Hey guys, this is Jamie with Tech Nation, and I know we're full swing MD Expo right now, but when we get to be live on site, it gives us a great opportunity to step outside of the conference and to visit some of our friends. And right now I'm standing with two of my favorite people in the industry. Right beside me are Ash and Patrick with SomaTech International. I'm going to let them both introduce themselves. Ash, how about you go first? Tell Tech Nation who you are and what you do for SomaTech.
Well, thank you, Jamie. I'm Ash Tamam. I've been with Soma now for 17 years. I work the corporate relationships for the company. I also am very involved in sales and marketing activities. And with me here is Patrick, who's even more involved in marketing activities. So I'll let him take over.
I'm Patrick Boucher. I've been with Soma here for about 8 years. And I'm the marketing manager here, managing the website and a lot of the ads that go out and work with Tech Nation here.
Absolutely. We love seeing you in Tech Nation magazine, also in our OR Today publication. And one of the things that I've enjoyed before we hopped on this interview is I got to take this live tour of this facility. And oh my goodness, it has opened my eyes to the expanse and all of the information and the equipment that SomaTech can bring to you. So I want to start there with my questions. I know that SomaTech does have ISO certification 13485, and this is probably one of the most expansive facilities with selection and inventory of medical equipment. So talk to me about the equipment that you have on hand. What does your refurbished medical equipment have that sets you apart? And what does that ISO certification mean for the standards of each piece of equipment?
Sure. So 13485 in the 2016 was the last year the standard was updated, which is what we follow. It's a very stringent standard that most medical equipment manufacturers use. So if you were to talk to a Medtronic or a Stryker or STERIS and what is the process they follow when they manufacture their equipment, it's most likely the 13485 2016 standard. So we follow the same exact standard when it comes to our quality and the way we do things.
Awesome.
Everything is documented. I know you mentioned the expansive inventory we have, thousands of pieces.
Right.
We have an inventory line item telling you where each one is, where everything is located, the configuration of the equipment. And then not just that, but there is a very dedicated process that we follow when we refurb the equipment.
Right.
All our engineers are extensively trained and retrained, and then there's cross-training that we do every few times a year. All within the ISO quality standard that we follow, that we've made for ourselves. So it's very different. The equipment is thoroughly tested. We warranty it like a manufacturer would, and we support it through its warranty and even beyond.
I love that so much. So talk to me a little about the inventory. I know that you just quoted a number there. There's so much here under just this location. There's a couple of locations that SomaTech owns. So what does that volume mean for your clients? Why have so much under your roof?
I think it speaks volumes. I mean, first, we're not that company that goes to buy equipment after a purchase order is placed with us.
Right.
We 99% of the times have the equipment in stock. A lot of times there's things ready to go on the shelf. Sometimes we do take our time to get the equipment ready. But it's very rare, and we make it known if we do not have a product in stock that we're quoting, to let the customer know that there is an X amount of wait time for it. But again, that's such a rarity. All our equipment is always in stock, and the benefits of that is, one, you put the work in the equipment, not in looking for the equipment to go purchase it. But also, more importantly, we have inventory that's dedicated to here, and we make it known if we do not have a product in stock that we're quoting, to let the customer know that there is an X amount of wait time for it. But again, that's such a rarity. All our equipment is always in stock, and the benefits of that is, one, you put the work in the equipment, not in looking for the equipment to go purchase it. But also, more importantly, we have inventory that's dedicated to parts. So tomorrow, if the manufacturer doesn't have an item in stock, it could be something simple like a button. It could be the non-invasive blood pressure motor inside a monitor, or it could be a lens for a microscope. We're not going to the manufacturer. A lot of times we have the equipment or the items readily in stock because we have that inventory to basically cannibalize and make a part if we need to. So
Absolutely.
there's quite a few benefits of having that large a scale of inventory.
I could see that. And I know we keep talking about large scale. Let's talk about something else that's really exciting is that you've already committed to a facility expansion here, over 100,000 square foot expansion to this location. What is that going to mean for your clients, and what can they expect as you're working through this process?
I think first it's a warehouse and operation space. I think we want to increase our operation space because we're bringing in newer technology.
Right.
We're hiring new employees from different manufacturers from the field.
Yeah.
So, we just started focusing a little bit more on microscopes. We're focusing more on different types of C-arms, for example. So we need that extra space for operations, but not just the space for operations, but we're going to make it a smoother flow. You've seen the tour that I've given you earlier today.
It was amazing.
Where, we did have a back and forth in the process at one point with the new building. There is going to be incoming docks dedicated to inventory that's coming in. There's going to be outgoing docks dedicated to outgoing inventory. So just one of the many benefits that 100,000 square foot is going to add to us.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's keep talking about these benefits that you just mentioned. One of my favorite things that I have learned about Somatech International is the caliber of customer service that you can provide. And I think that is probably one of the best testaments to that statement is the fact that you have repeat business. You have customer retention like most companies I haven't experienced. So tell me, what is it that Somatech does that almost guarantees these clients are coming back time and time again? What sets you apart?
We're not a one-time transaction business. It's just too expensive to go get a new client every time. We don't believe in that. We never did. We take care of the customer no matter what the issue is. I mean, we've been told, I get told every day that we've turned around repairs faster than what the manufacturer could do.
That's great.
Oftentimes we're able to get someone there the same business day, definitely the next business day. If it's reported early in the day, the same business day. So we take care of the customer, and the customer comes back because they've had a great experience. I mean, why do you go back to buy the same brand of products? Because you've had a great experience with them. You like what they do, and they've taken care of you, and that's exactly what we do and believe in.
Yeah, it's more than just taking care of the customers. I know that's really important as this business mindset, but they also take care of their own. As we were walking through this facility, it felt like a family-owned small company. We greeted everyone, we knew their names, we knew what they were doing, we could ask other questions. So that speaks a lot to the culture that you've created here. And I know that Somatech actually makes this a big priority, that you are paying in and investing in your employees. So tell me about the training that you provide and about that investment that you make into each individual employee, and how does that translate into the customer service that they're providing clients?
It's a big factor. I mean, we're not a company that treats an employee like a number. We never did, we never will.
Right.
Everyone knows everybody, and to the point that they even know a little bit of your family.
Right.
But this is what we love about Soma. We invest in the people. You've seen our infrastructure in your different visits to many facilities across the last so many years. I'm sure,
Right.
Jamie, you understand that we're different. We really put in money into our infrastructure, and part of that is also training. Not just training in-house, which we do very often, but we also invest in sending our techs out to get trained outside through registered agency as much as possible through the manufacturers directly. And this helps because that's the only way to learn new technology and new products and be certified in it. And that's what boosts our confidence in warrantying it the same way the manufacturer does. So it's all interconnected, and the investments have paid off, the inventory has paid off, and we're growing rapidly, and everything's coming together.
I love that. Patrick, I'm going to put you on the spot. I know you said marketing, so here's the pop quiz. If they're not at MD Expo and they want to learn more about the company, what's the website? Where could they find you?
You can come visit the website at somatechinternational.com.
And are you active on social media, any platforms?
All of the social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, which is now X, and come check out our content.
Yeah, lots of great ways to find out more about this organization. And like I said, if you are at MD Expo, they have a booth inside the exhibit hall. Come visit us there. Or there's also a great expert article that's coming up in the November issue of Tech Nation that you will see Somatech has also provided some of their thought leadership there. So one more time, what's that website?
SomaTechnology.com.
All right, guys, this is Jamie with Tech Nation. I'm going to pop back over to that MD Expo New England where we're having a great time. We're going to comment Somatech's URL right below in the comments, and we will see you back very soon.